Hello, beautiful family, lovers of good things, lovers of important personnel all over the globe. I bring greetings from a grateful heart. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your time zone. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. I just can't thank you enough. So in this platform, we react to all videos and we give you all the latest updates. In fact, we draw the world closer to your doorstep. So please watch this video and I will be watching it with you. Don't forget, drop your opinion in the comment section and I'll be right back.
Yet, he is advising in Igbo that he who live and run, he who run will live to fight again. And at the same time, you are telling them that twice. Man. Hi, Nigeria, makes people to look stupid. Can you imagine Kanayo? Kanayo on a movie channel, on a movie. I want you to understand how stupid somebody you think is brainy can be whenever the person comes out to defend Nigeria. That is why when I begin to go into analyzing their videos, if you go do that now, you will now notice that those people you are following as celebrity are non-entity. They are empty head. Empty head. Now just listen to him. Does it make sense? First, he said those who live to run, who run from fight, will live to fight tomorrow. And then in the next second, okay, we don't die twice, we die once. So don't run away, you stay. All these things is just to make a case for me to be. He become a foolish man. I want you to listen.
It is very critical, this election.
Okay.
I will stay put wherever we are.
Okay. Now that is to show you that if you follow them, they know they are deceiving you. If you follow the advice of this man, he will lead you to early grave. First of all, you are following the advice of a confused people who don't know their left and right. He has contradicted himself from the beginning. So when somebody wants to give you advice and start the advice with a contradiction, what is going to be the end point? Disaster. I want to play it back because that is why Mazinam Dekano commended me. He says I'm an always video of front and back. He puts so this is the time pushing the video, or I am going to push the video front and back, because we have entered that stage now of pushing video front and back. Let us go back and listen to him again from the beginning. And now you have listened to my explanation to show you how bad, very, very bad he said. Now, the end will be a disaster if you follow him.
Cause of wars, attacks are geared towards putting fear into the Igbos to live where they are.
Okay.
And that is not going to work.
All right.
They want them to flee to the east and return after the elections.
Okay.
Not going to work.
Okay. And when he said them, want them to flee, it's not also, it is not us. He is talking about the Fulanis. He's talking about the Boko Haram, like Shetima and Tinubu. He's not talking about us, the Biafran people. Okay? I just correct that particular impression.
This video is to speak boldness into our Southeast brothers.
Okay. He wants to speak boldness into Southeast brothers. He don't want them to run away to fight tomorrow. Okay? He wants to give them boldness now so that they will fight once and die.
Sisters, to make them understand that he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
I understand why you want to give them boldness. You want to give them boldness, and there is the boldness for them to use it to run away and come back tomorrow. And at the same time, you are giving them the boldness to stay. I want you people to see the confusion in their brain. This is the typical example of how not to speak in the public. How not to speak in the public. Listen to him again.
Turn after the elections. It's not going to work.
Okay.
This video is to speak boldness into our Southeast brothers,
all right,
and sisters,
okay,
to make them understand that he who fights and runs away lives to fight another day.
All right.
There's no need.
Okay.
Do not try to make any to stay out of where you reside, because that's a design.
Okay.
To reduce our numbers.
All right.
We don't have to die many times before our death. If food does.
Another blonde. Okay.
Death will come when it will come. Yes.
Okay.
Nobody's going to die.
Okay.
It is very critical, this election.
Okay.
I will step you wherever we are.
All right. We step you.
That's the only way 25% of votes in the 36 states of the Federation can be guaranteed for our brother people.
Okay. Now, this is where the problem comes in. Somebody who is fighting for Nigeria is already being tribalistic. You can imagine. First of all, try to get national, and at the same time, he issued threat. The other part of Nigeria, you see, anyhow you want to talk about this Nigeria, you have to make mistake. That is exactly. So now, he is telling you about one Nigeria. While that one preaching one Nigeria he is preaching, he is threatening other ethnic group. He is threatening Yoruba. He is threatening Hausa. He is threatening Fulani. He is threatening other people that Ndi Igbo have numbers in their own land. He is threatening Nigerians that Ndi Igbo have 25% in Kaduna. He is threatening other Kaduna people that Ndi Igbo have voting power there. He is telling you that Nigeria, who support P2P, have voting power there. He is not telling you that in Kano State, Nigerians who support P2P have power. He is not telling you in Lagos, Nigerians who support P2P have power. He singled out Ndi Igbo in Lagos. He singled out Ndi Igbo in the southeast. He singled out Ndi Igbo in the southwest. He singled out Ndi Igbo in the northwest. He singled out Igbo in the middle belt. He did not use Nigerians. P2P don't want to identify with Ndi Igbo. And he is now telling you Ndi Igbo here, Ndi Igbo there, Ndi Igbo. And he is still telling you one Nigeria. How can you continue to deceive yourself in this particular evil setup? If you so much trust in one Nigeria, why are you reminding us, Ndi Igbo, why we should stay where we are and vote P2P? Why are you not talking about Ndi Nigeria? Stay where you are and vote P2P. But you are singling Ndi Igbo. You are bringing nepotism. You are bringing tribalism. You are bringing everything that makes us to be fighting for Biafra. You are bringing it. At the same time, you are telling us that our brain is very hot and working to join you with this foolishness. Huh? If Nigeria is working for him, why is he preaching in the in the north? Don't run away. They are threatening you to come back. If this man think that he is making say, I want you after today, you will know how foolish this Kanayo is. And I'm telling you, it is not the only one. Anybody that open mouth to speak about Nigeria, I will expose his foolishness. That is going to be my job from now on until Biafra exit this year. All these people that want to support PWB, they say they are celebrity, they say they are comedians, or anybody that have followers and open his mouth to talk. Just send the video to me so that I will open his, his foolishness to his followers. Just like I'm doing to Kanayo today. You don't dare come and talk when people that are talking with, they cook us. We are not Nigeria trained. We are not Nigeria trained. We are abroad trained. I am a Finland trained. Finland trained. And the United Kingdom trained. Combined. Okay? So I have tested the United Kingdom. I am also a Finland trained. So how can my brain develop in Finland? And you think that I'm not going to be thinking critically? That is what I bring it to Biafra land. It is critical thinking, critical analysis. That is why some of you behave like idiots. Just imagine how he started, and I think it has made sense. You are telling people not to run away from the problem. You are telling them run away from your problem. You are telling them that if you run away, you are going to live to fight tomorrow. And at the same time, you tell them to stay and die. That somebody that cannot die twice. And at the same time, you are preaching ethnic hatred, which is the thing that we call dangerous diversity and destructive diversity, which leads to this Biafra agitation. You are here preaching to Ndi Igbo, telling Ndi Igbo the reason you must stay. They want you to come back. They want you to come back. Stay there. You have 5%. You have to. It is not about Nigerians. And yet, you want to force us to stay and be as stupid as you because you have something you are benefiting. Because you are looking to become minister of information. Because you are looking to become something. Because you enjoy entourage. If you are moving, oh, Kanayo is coming. It's coming. There is military. Please, you want to be only king in your place. You don't want a situation, a state where everybody will be equal. You want to be the highest. You want to be the only person that is being respected. I don't want that. The Africans don't want that. We want a country where everybody will be equal. We want a country where if you don't have money, Nigeria, the government of Biafra will give you money. Yes. And because we don't have any reason to make anybody poor. It's the responsibility of a state. We want a country where the only responsible and only thing that is responsible for our life is the government. We want a country where the government will be the owner of the children. The government will be the #1 owner of the children before their parent. That is the kind of country we want. So that the life of the children of Biafra people will first of all be secured by the government, and then you are going to also give them your own security as parent. That's the end of the problem. Nigeria, the government is not the owner of the children. From Nigeria, once you give birth as a poor person in the hospital, Nigeria hold your children hostage. The system of Nigeria, first of all, as he is being born, they put him in the hospital. Do you know there is illegal kidnapping? Kidnapping in the hospital means that some of the women don't have the money to pay to the hospital, and they will hold your child hostage. So at the birth, your child is already suffering the impunity of the British enslavement. Why in London, in Britain, in UK, government is the owner of the children. So once the women in the United Kingdom give birth in the hospital, the government take care of the children, whether they have money or not. Do you understand? If you give those people in the United Kingdom shouting for P2B, some of them in their age, some of their women are now being hosted in Nigeria hospital for not paying the bill of giving birth, the maternity bill. They hold them hostage. If they will come and contribute money to bail them as ransom. Are you aware of that? Are you aware that children in Nigeria are being paid bail out of hospital as a ransom? If you don't know this, go and ask questions. I know what I'm saying. So we are fighting to have a country where government will be the owner of the children first before their parents. That is the only way to solve problem. Not the other way around. Not where you are going to use money to bail your children. Not where your child will be born and within 7 days, you are going to be like paying ransom to the hospital. Kanayo is not looking for that. Kanayo is only looking for how he can continue to enrich himself, make himself the king, so that the woman will give birth in the hospital and they are going to be calling him from his village. Oh, my wife gave birth. I need 500,000 to go and bail. The doctor said they are not going to release her, and the children, I need 100,000. I need 50,000. And then he will collect the money. He will now, if he likes, he will now say, okay, give me your account. And he will dip his hand inside his pocket and he will give 500,000 or 100,000 to the family. And he becomes their God. That is not what we want in Biafra. That is what I am fighting to bring to Biafra, and I am fighting to end the impunity. That you cannot make yourself God over people. Government will take responsibility. And any government that is not taking the responsibility of what I'm explaining now is a failed government. And is as good as not existing. So if you have been wondering, what are we fighting for? Why do we want Biafra? I have just given you a small explanation of what the foundation of a society should be like. That the government should take responsibility of the children. They are the sole custodian, first number one custodianship of the children are the government. But in Nigeria, you can never get anything like that. How many children? How do you even have a oh God, you people don't know why we are fighting this thing. You don't know what we are doing, but you are going to know very soon when we have, achieved Biafra. You will know. That's why I said, I don't care the name you call me today. I don't care. I care about the name you are going to call me in 10 years' time. Because in Europe, in the Western world, I learned that life is planned 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years ahead of time. So it is not what you call me in 2023, is what matters. I don't care. You can call me whatever you want. But I want to see what you are going to call me in 10 years' time. Because you know what I'm saying, you are not seeing it. Let us listen to him, to the stupidity of the people of Nigeria.
He rose from a man of the Southeast extraction movement and consciousness.
All right.
That we must accept. Let me bring some basic facts to you.
All right. He wants to bring basic fact. This basic fact is not fact based on Nigerians that are supporting me to be in different regions. I want to bring you basic fact. And this basic fact now is basic fact of Ndi Igbo that registered in different parts of Nigeria. That is discrimination. And you can never have a healthy and a prosperous nation or country when you have mindsets like this man who is here telling you must stay in Nigeria. Ndi Igbo have 20% of the vote there. Ndi Igbo have 25% of the vote that side. Ndi Igbo, and they are doing everything fighting to make Igbo man become a president in a country that you are the one dividing it already. Because it is just the nature, the way it is. You can't run away. You pretend, but you know the truth. Because you are coward. You can't fight. You can't stand up and fight.
From the facts released by INEC, voter registration.
Okay.
At the time of the report I got,
all right,
the Southeast has 10.5 million something votes.
All right.
South 14.226 votes.
All right.
Southwest 17 point something. So total for the South is 42 point something million.
This, you know,
votes. Voters registered.
All right.
North South 14.3 something million.
Okay.
Northeast 12 point something million.
All right.
Northwest 21 point something million. Total for the North 47 point something million. So grand total voter registration as could be about 89 point something million.
Okay.
In the last update of the report which I got, the Southeast Igbo with PVC's residents. The Southeast Igbo with PVC residents.
You know, the Southeast Igbos with PVC residents. Igbos. He did not say Southeast Nigerians with PVC. It is now a tribalistic campaign. It is now a tribal war in the election. So he is now telling you the importance of Ndi Igbo in the election. So it's no longer a Nigerian thing, okay? That is what we are shouting about. He is now telling you the residents in the Southeast, Ndi Igbo, according to ANET registration. I want you to listen to this.
10.5 million.
Okay.
The Southeast Igbo with PVC's resident in the 19 northern states.
Igbo.
Abuja.
All right.
12.8 something million votes.
All right. Ndi Igbo in the 19 northern states, there are 12 point something million votes. Listen, this man is telling you Ndi Igbo in the 19 northern Nigeria state, 12 points. He is now telling you the tribe, this tribal politics. Tribal politics in Nigeria.
That's 27%.
Okay.
The Southeast Igbo with PVC is resident in South.
All right.
6 point something million votes.
Okay. Now he's telling you in the entire South, Ndi Igbo that have the PVC in the South are 6 million. So he is telling you Igbo, it is about Igbo politics. You have to be a tribal, into tribal war, tribal differences. Oh yeah, don't disturb me. Move. Into tribal differences, tribal war, for you to be elected in Nigeria. It has to be a tribal politics. Do you understand it? That is the problem we are having. And he is here preaching one Nigeria. He is here preaching one Nigeria. Now listen to him.
43%. The Southeast Igbo with PVCs resident in the Southwest, 6.5 million. That's 36%.
Right.
Total Igbo population nationwide with PVCs is 36 something million votes.
Okay. Now the entire Nigeria have 36 million in the Igbo. And he is cutting this thing on that all these 36 million of Igbo must vote P2B. He said, you must vote. It is no longer one Nigeria. It's no longer Nigeria. He is now telling you that you must, let us calculate it. You must vote P2B. Forgetting that in the Southeast, where he is saying Igbos are 10 million, Ebonyi State is not supporting P2B. Imo State is not supporting P2B. Enugu State is not supporting P2B. Anambra is not supporting P2B. Abia, the same. You forgot that too. Now, it is only him that is talking about Ndi Igbo million voters. It is only him that telling you now that Ndi Igbo have 36 million in entire Nigeria. And with that particular kind of voters card, okay, Ndi Igbo must now use that 30% or that 36% or that 30 million voters to P2B. And you want to be part of Nigeria like that. Do you understand me? You have such idea. You have such plan. And you want to be part of Nigeria. Whereas this kind of evil plan will be used to win election. Don't you know that you are living in full paradise? You are building, and living in a time bomb that is exploding. This has been actually the condition of Nigeria. And what I'm explaining now, and what he's explaining now, is what the Fulani has done. They use our own, they take one thing to control the many, and then use them, give them bribe and all that, and they control everything. So now he is planning to do the same thing. Well, how would you live like that? Where you want the 30 million of people to vote P2B, and P2B is cunningly telling you, oh, I'm not an Igbo president. While his supporters is telling you about Igbo. P2B is telling you one Nigeria. The supporters are supporting him. They are calculating about how many Igbo people have PVC. We have never come to openly acknowledge his tribe and no. While every other aspirant have done that. Tinubu have said, Yoruba people first. Atiku have said, I am a Fulani. Autumn in the public that Autumn is saying that Fulani are criminals and terrorists. Atiku fought Autumn. Peter Obi has not said, I am an Igbo. I cannot deny my Igbo person that I am an Igbo man, but I am running for Nigeria president. No. He is the holier than Pope. He said, I am not Igbo man. No. Don't call me Igbo president. I'm a Nigerian and I want to run for Nigeria president. This man is not telling him about Igbo. I want you people to understand the mess that this are into. Now watch.
Now, this shows you, the Igbo man, that there's no cause for alarm.
Okay.
Just do your own. Get your PVC.
You see that? He show you Igbo man. There's no cause for alarm. And this Igbo man is no cause for alarm. He is living in the north, telling you to want to kill you because they see that you have 12 million vote power in the north. In case they want to kill you, stay there and die for Peter Obi. Because there's no cause for alarm. As if there is something he has somewhere that is going to send to the north to go and fight and defend you. He has nothing. The funny part, this is exact way they will tell you to come out on the 23rd and the 24th of sit at home. Come out. That is nothing. Don't listen to them. Come out. When Nigeria state will be with you, be the one to be sharing to social media. Oh, Biafra. Oh, you are killing your person. Oh, the people you are fighting for, you are killing them. But they know the people that are killing them. They will just kill you. They will not come out. He will not come to. He will tell you to come out, but he will be in his house watching. Is the fire on him? No. What is news? What is the sit at home? But he will not come out. He will tell you, you must come out. Come out. Don't forget those people telling us to sit down. Come out. Come out. That day, he will be sleeping with his children and he will not come out. I want people to see the impunity in Nigeria. They deceive you. They know that it is fake. Yet, they tell you to go into it because of their selfish interest.
We are our own problems. When we keep on saying our votes will not count.
Okay.
Let us harness this and put them into effective view for.
You see that?
We are not
our own benefit, not for the benefit of Nigeria, not for the benefit or not for the progress of Nigeria. It has become a very dangerous and dirty politics. This is what we don't like. Because it is the exact thing the Fulani are doing, they are telling you to do. So why would you condemn something and start doing it? Why, if you love Nigeria, why are you talking about Ndi Igbo? Why is it Ndi Igbo? Why is it Igbo presidency? Why is it Igbo election?
So my mother family, that brings us to the end of this update. Do well to like this video, share and subscribe. Thank you and bye-bye.